Well, what's going on, everyone? My name is Mitchellmander, and welcome to my video. So this is actually a pretty interesting topic, as we just learned this information today. So, yeah, the plot is thickening in Pokemon Horizons, as we learned of Lucius's 3 remaining Pokemon that Liko is now going to search for. And it's interesting to say the least, and I got a couple thoughts going into the upcoming episodes or the upcoming chapter. There's also a trailer and poster release for the upcoming chapter revolving around Terrapagos. So I'm going to briefly talk about that as well towards the end. But yeah, got some interesting things to discuss today. Now, real quick before we get into the discussion, I just want to say if you're someone that's new to the channel and you like this type of content or you're interested in this type of content, you should probably subscribe to the channel, like the video, and all that good stuff. I cover the Pokemon Horizons series with videos like this. I also do live streams discussing the episodes with viewers, and we rate the episode. And I also do other streams as well, revolving around video games and doing Let's Plays and all that good stuff. So, this is your thing, you should definitely subscribe to the channel. Now, in Pokemon Horizons episode 25, we got the reveal of Lucius's other 3 Pokemon. We already knew about Rayquaza, of course. And then we have the Orbolivia from Paldea, and the Galarian Moltres from, obviously, the Galar region. But the other 3 were kind of unknown up to this point, and we learned of the 3 today. And they are none other than Lapras, Kleavor, and Entei. So, another legendary Pokemon amongst Lucius's Pokemon. This guy's got a pretty stacked team, to say the least. Now, from these Pokemon, we get a good idea of kind of where we're going from here, at least what regions we're definitely going to be touching. I'm not really sure about Alola, Kalos, or Unova at this point, but I get the feeling that, obviously, we're probably going to be going to Sinnoh at some point. Since Kleavor is one of the Pokemon, we're probably going to be going there for answers and looking for it. And then when we find it, we're probably going to get some flashback of it being in Hisui. Maybe Lucius went to Hisui and caught this Pokemon at some point. So there's that. We're definitely going to be going to Hoenn probably later on, as well as Rayquaza is probably going to go there at some point. We're probably going to be going to Johto, since Entei is from Johto, and it kind of makes sense to go to Johto for that reason alone. And we're probably going back to Kanto for Lapras, most likely. I get the feeling that we're probably going to be going back to Indigo Academy at some point. There's probably going to be some conflict there. Maybe we go back and maybe potentially Anne reveals herself to be an explorer. Or not, or it's something else. But I get the feeling that we'll at least be going back to Kanto and back to the Academy at some point. So having Lapras be there is probably a reason. I'm not really sure where Unova, Kalos, or Alola are going to fit in, but that's to be seen. Now, if I'm being completely honest, I was not anticipating getting this information in this episode. And I was not expecting to learn this early. So this clearly gives us a roadmap of what to expect in the future now. So this makes me wonder if Pokemon Horizons is going to be the length of previous Pokemon series, at least the last few, like Best Wishes, all the way through Journeys. If it's going to be around like 140 episodes, or if it's going to be less. Because we're kind of getting this information very soon. And we know where we're going from here, but seeing as the Galar arc has been pretty lengthy so far, I think each region we go to is going to have like a lengthy arc associated with it. And we're probably going to be going back to Paldea at some point, absolutely. Probably for the climax of the series, especially going to Area Zero. They have to touch that. But it's interesting that we're getting this information so early, so I guess we'll see what happens from here. But with that said, it truly does feel like we're going into a new chapter of Pokemon Horizons, as things are kind of, changing as the plot is revolving around Terrapagos now, as it is pretty much the name of the new chapter, Terrapagos Shines. So, there's honestly not a whole lot to talk about when it comes to the new trailer or poster. There's not really anything new, although we do see Terrapagos basically in its full form, its full shell form, if you want to call it that, in the poster. So, we're going to see that at some point. We're definitely going to be seeing Terrapagos battle at some point. It also looks like we're getting a new opening for the chapter, for the next chapter, I should say, which makes sense. And I'm already liking the sound of it, so that's cool. I'm guessing each chapter of the series is going to have a different opening and probably a different ending. We'll see when next week's episode airs, but I'm interested to see the visuals and what to expect for Horizons in the future. We also see a old picture of Lucius, which I thought was pretty interesting from the trailer. And it's interesting in that same picture he has a belt of some sort, and Liko is now wearing that belt in the trailer, which I thought was pretty interesting. It's kind of symbolizing her going after his old Pokemon. So that's kind of cool. She's basically carrying the torch of Lucius's legacy, I guess, so to say. So yeah, that was also pretty interesting. But really, guys, there really wasn't a whole lot else to talk about regarding this trailer. We'll just have to see how things develop from here on. And with that all said, that's all I got for this video. So in the comment section down below, I'd like to hear from you guys. What do you think about this information? What do you think about Lucius's upcoming Pokemon that Liko is going to be going after? Where do you think we're going to next? And just let me know your thoughts going into the next chapter of Pokemon Horizons. I'd like to hear them in the comment section down below. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, and yeah, that's if you're new. Anyways, guys, have a great day or night wherever you're at, and I will see you all later. Bye.